Hey guys, we are live over on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us for this Halloween webinar. We are really excited to share with you guys. First of all, I'm Lauren. Hi.
I'm Brittany. Hi, guys.
And we are both coaches who have been doing this for a little while, and it has drastically changed both of our lives. We'll share a little bit more about our stories once we jump into things, but we're really excited to have you guys here either on Zoom or if you're watching live on Facebook. Thank you so much for tuning in. And this is like, we're both open books. So if you have any questions at all or thoughts or comments, we encourage you guys to chat with us in the chat box or in the comments over on Facebook, and we'll be sure to answer any questions. Brittany, do you have anything you want to say?
No, I'm just pumped. And thank you guys for taking time out of your day to watch us live or watch us recorded. So happy to.
Okay, so let's get this party started. So tonight we are going to be sharing all about Team Beachbody. You may have heard of some of our workout programs before. Maybe you're doing some of our workout programs, or you've been thinking about joining the coaching community. This is basically an info webinar for you to learn all about Team Beachbody, get your questions answered, and see if this could be a good fit for you on your health and fitness journey, or an addition to your life as a business opportunity and a way to keep yourself accountable on your own personal journey.
So, hi guys, me again. My name is Brittany Powers. Yes, like Austin. I get that a lot, actually. I have been a coach for 3.5 years. I'm about to turn 30 November. So yay.
And I'm a mom. Birthday.
Thank you. I'm a mom of 2 little ones. One that's actually home right now with me. So hopefully she stays quiet. She's eating lunch. A 5 and a 6-year-old Logan and Lacey. I'm married to a law enforcement officer. Ryan's been a cop for about 10, 11 years now. So one of my biggest dreams and my biggest whys is to be able to actually, retire him from that job, and I've lost 95 pounds with Beachbody after I had my daughter, Lacey, that you see there in the picture. She's my younger one. So I had my kids approximately 12 months and 3 weeks apart. I started both pregnancies off, overweight. I was much more overweight when I, got pregnant with Lacey. And it was about 6 months after I had her that I just found myself very depressed and even contemplating, like, why am I even here on this earth right now? I should be happy. My kids are healthy, happy. My husband loves me. We have a roof over our head. We have clothes on our backs. We have food on our table. And I was just depressed. And it wasn't like your postpartum or anything like that. Or maybe it was a little bit of that, but I, come to find out I was just so depressed with myself and not feeling like I had any self-worth and like I was doing anything for me. I was constantly changing diapers and making food and teaching babies new things and, going through the motions. And so I really figured out I needed to get my health under control. Therefore, got into coaching and things like that. So my journey started with actually just like walking around my neighborhood, and my mom noticed my healthy habits, and she had Insanity lying around. So she, was like, hey, I have this program lying around. Why don't you try it? And I was like, okay, like, this is kind of cool, I guess, home workouts, because the thought of going to a gym never, ever, 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 ever appealed to me. I'm very socially awkward in like big group settings. I think I'm super introverted. So I started doing the Insanity program and I hated it, but I loved it at the same time. I could feel myself getting stronger by the day. And after that, one of my very close friends, childhood friends, noticed that I was, more confident, looking better, things like that. And she presented me with TurboFire. She had TurboFire laying around, and that is another Beachbody program. And I started to do TurboFire. I fell in love with that, the dance, cardio, kickboxing, all of that. I was able to like let out frustrations and just really anything, anger, whatever. Just basically, I fell in love with fitness through those 2 programs. And I was on Instagram with a private account at that time. And I stumbled upon my coach, Emma, who is amazing. And I saw a pair of her Nikes one day, and it made me click on her profile to see who she was. And I saw that she was a mom. She had just had her oldest son Bentley. And I was just, like, wow, she looks so happy, so healthy. She was real. She is real. She's vulnerable. Going through all the mom stuff like me. And I just wanted to be like her, and I wanted to know what she was doing. And so we had formed a relationship through Instagram at that time and ended up swapping cell phone numbers. And I want to say it was like about 2 months into it, I finally said yes to the coaching opportunity. Since I already believed in the fitness programs, I just hadn't sampled the Shakeology. And that's what I signed up with my kid with the Shakeology, and the rest has been history, guys. I've learned the ropes of social media, and I think a lot of people are scared to do that, but you don't have to be. We have so much to offer, so much training, and it's so helpful. And I just feel so empowered that I can put myself out there knowing that I'm inspiring people every single day. So sorry, that was kind of long.
You're all good. And Brittany is one of the most humble people you'll ever meet. So although she loves to brag on her team, she probably won't brag on herself. Brittany has taken everything that she's learned, all of the tools and resources that our team offers, and she has been a top 10 coach 2 years in a row. So she's one of the top coaches in the entire network out of like 400,000 coaches, which is just super awesome. And honestly, in my eyes, it just shows like anything's possible. You determine your success with this, and you can take it anywhere you want to go. So you rock, Brittany.
Thank you. I learned from the best. So,
okay. So a little bit about me and my story. I have a very different story than Brittany, but you'll find some common threads. I find that like just typically there's some things that bond us all. So I found Beachbody while I was in college. I had gained the freshman 40. I had just been diagnosed with PCOS. So my health was at an all-time low. I was really struggling to just feel good in my own skin. And for 20 years old, I was just like having way too many health problems. I was on multiple medications, and I was like, I don't want this to be my life. So I started living a more healthy lifestyle. I started documenting my healthy lifestyle on Instagram for accountability. And that's where I met my coach, or my coach met me, I guess. She found me one day on Instagram and invited me to join her challenge group. And I had been wanting to try Shakeology for a really long time because I had seen people talk about it, but it just always felt like it was out of my budget. And so I actually signed up as a discount coach to save 25% on my Shakeology and really just to work on myself. I had no intention of building this into a business, but I was really lost in college at the time. And when I found this amazing community, it just lit me up inside, and I finally felt alive again. And I felt like I had a sense of passion and purpose. And I ended up dropping out of college to follow my dreams and to empower other women and to help more women find their health and happiness and also live a life of freedom. I've been coaching for almost 5 years now. It'll be 5 years in January. I am a 6-figure earner, and this business has absolutely transformed my life, both physically and financially. I've lost about 40 pounds, maintained a 30-pound weight loss, and I absolutely love what I get to do every day. This is my passion. I'm living my dream. I can't believe I get to call this work. If you follow me on social media, you might know that I've been like fighting a cold, but like, even though I have a cold, I'm just so thankful that I can work from home. I'm bundled up in blankets. Like, I've got my essential oils diffusing. Like, this is my job, and I absolutely love it. And on days like today where I'm not feeling my best, I'm just so thankful that I don't have to go clock in somewhere and work for somebody else, that I'm still able to do what I love to do from my couch, from my laptop, or my cell phone. So that's a little bit about me. And now we want to tell you a little bit, or Brittany's going to tell you a little bit about Team Beachbody, which is the amazing company that we partnered with to build our coaching business.
Yes, guys. Okay, so who is Team Beachbody? Team Beachbody are the creators of super popular home fitness programs. I would say probably the most popular 21 Day Fix, Insanity, like you see there, Shanti. Shanti. You might have seen the Pio infomercial all over your TV. It's like the most popular, what am I trying to say, infomercial like ever, I think, or at least in this industry. And also P90X. So a lot of people have had P90X maybe lying around or got it from a friend. Those are probably the biggest, I would say, the most popular that you find all over the world. And it's really cool. So Team Beachbody or Beachbody is the creator of those popular programs. We also create amazing supplements. Shakeology is our most popular one. And that is jam-packed with superfoods. It does get labeled a lot as a protein shake. It does have protein in it. However, it is so nutrient dense. I like to speak of it higher than that and say it's my nutrient, it's my vitamins, it's everything I need literally in a glass. You guys, I just had somebody actually, sorry, Lawrence, is a little bit off topic, message me yesterday and said that she was buying everything she needed or she thinks she needs, from a health food store individually. And she compared the cost of all of those superfoods to the cost of the Shakeology. And she was like, I'm paying double, probably triple the amount of all the amazing ingredients inside of Shakeology. So I was like, oh my God, obviously you're going to be saving money. So anyways, I thought that was super crazy cool. And actually when I did my own research and I, priced those things from my local health food store, like Sprouts or Whole Foods, I mean, the savings is crazy insane. So that's our most popular formula. Let's see, Beachbody started the infomercial business in 2000 and with P90X back in 2001. That's what it was. Okay. And there, it took off great, but we realized that there was, a missing element. So the coaching opportunity started, and that launched the coaching network in 2007. So we are 10 years old. Yeah, we're 10 years old. Wow. We're still so new, but still we have so many things that we've accomplished in those 10 years. So support of coaches, that's where we come in as coaches, and we help you guys get through these programs. Because how many times have you maybe started something and you didn't finish? I know I did that. I tried, I think it was like Jillian Michaels Shred, and I didn't get through it. And it was 30 days. You kind of think, oh, only 30 days, but you can do so much more when you have support and coaches like us. So the coaching network started back in 2007. We expanded to the network in Canada 5 years later in 2012. So when I joined in 2014, it was already launched. And so it was super cool to kind of, see all that, happen, or it had just happened. So it was still kind of new. And now we just launched the UK in October. So today is October. It's Halloween. So literally the 19th. So what, not even 2 weeks ago. This is a brand new opportunity to all of our UK friends. And this is just phase one of literally taking over everywhere else. We're going to expand, I know, into Europe, and there's talk of other amazing locations and things like that. So it's happening. So you guys would be joining at a prime time. I think that's pretty much it. Obviously our mission is right there. It's to help people achieve their goals and live a healthy, fulfilling life. We want you guys to live your best life. It's not all about just health and fitness, although that is what we are, that I think that's where everything starts. If you feel good about yourself, then everything else becomes positive. You know what I mean? But if you feel lousy about yourself and you're always tired all the time, and you'll just see that your relationships maybe aren't that good with other people. So I think everything revolves around you feeling your best self, and that's our mission. So yeah.
I could not agree more. Like for me, health and fitness has really been the catalyst that changed everything else in my life, because once you learn discipline with your health and fitness journey, you'll learn discipline in every other area of life. And I couldn't agree more, Brittany. So yeah, like Brittany said, the coach network was built because we had these amazing fitness programs like P90X and Insanity, but we realized, or Beachbody realized, that there was a missing link, that people weren't getting the best results possible because they didn't have support. And so that's where coaches come in. That's where you come in. You don't need to be the you don't need to be the fitness trainer. You don't need to be the nutritionist. Although if you have a fitness or nutrition background, those can be great tools to better help your clientele. Beachbody has created amazing fitness programs, amazing nutritional supplements, meal plans, all these different tools that you can use to help your clients. So you don't have to start everything from the ground up. You really come in as this support factor. Oh, what was that? That was an interesting noise. Did you hear that, Britt?
Nope.
Oh, that's weird. It just made a ding dong noise like someone just came on. Anyways, as I was saying, where we come in is the support factor. We are here to help people set goals and reach those goals and help them get from point A to point B. Because it's really easy to, come up with New Year's resolutions, or I want to do this or I want to do that. But how often are people setting tangible goals and then actually reaching them? And a big part of our formula for success is also the community, so that you never have to be doing this alone. I know both Brittany and I were pretty alone on our health and fitness journey. And for me, this has been, the community was something I didn't really know I was going to gain from this opportunity and from joining Beachbody, but it's been one of the most rewarding parts because I've built long-lasting friendships. We get to travel together, we get to work out together, and we're constantly inspiring and pushing each other to be our best, which is, really special because I've never been a part of a community that was constantly wanting to make or help me be better prior to this. So it's really, this is our formula for success. Fitness plus nutrition plus support plus community will equal our clients reaching our goal or their goals. And we're not about shortcuts. We're not about quick fixes. We're about doing the hard work that it takes and creating the habits and the lifestyle that are going to serve people long-term on their journey, not just for, 21 days or whatnot. We are really there for our customers and our coaches from the beginning of their journey with Beachbody and throughout. So that's what coaches do. We are the support factor and that missing link, that accountability that so many people are lacking on their journey. So yeah, one of the ways that we help people are in challenge groups. And so Brittany's going to share a little bit more about challenge groups and what those are.
Yeah. Okay. So all about challenge group, guys. This is what I like to say, our bread and butter. This is what makes us coaches. As coaches, we run challenge groups. You can call them support and accountability groups. I like to use those terms a lot too, because sometimes challenge is like, oh my God, it's scary, So I like to call them sometimes support groups, things like that. So these are so important, and they are literally our bread and butter because this is what allows us to help people. I mean, I wish I could go and knock on everybody's door, but when you're a part of something virtual like this too, and you have a safe spot where you can log in, share about maybe something challenging going on in your life, but also log into this group and see other women that have already logged in and shared their workouts today and that are sharing that their pants are fitting looser, or they fit back into this dress that they wanted to wear for, date night this weekend or whatever it is. This is where the magic happens, and you get to be a part of people seeing results, getting results. You are doing it too as a coach. And as coaches, we do this too. It's not like we just have these groups and it's like, okay, they do it. Like, we also do these groups with our clients, with our teams, everything like that. So this is a big part of what we do. Like I said, I have challenge groups going once a month. That's how I like to do it. And it creates a sense of community for people on this journey. It's not about just starting and finishing. This is about the journey, not the destination. And I love to use what we now have, which is super cool, because looking back, it's like, wow, we didn't have this. I have groups on Facebook. We have what's called a My Challenge Tracker app, and this is how I run and I host my groups. I partner up with coaches on my team too. Sometimes we do fun themes every month, things like that. This tool is totally free, and it makes it very easy to track. As you can see that picture right there, my progress, 34 workouts. How many Shakeologies did you have, for the last month? You can submit your before and afters, or just have that in there. You can choose to let your coach see or not. You don't have to. You could type in your goal in there. So I don't know who's familiar with like MyFitnessPal and things like that. This is kind of like that, except for you don't really like log food. You log your Shakeologies, but you just have that sense of accomplishment when you're like punching that in. And when you're going into a group, maybe you've had a long day at work and you skipped your morning workout, and then you log into your challenge group, and then you see that, 15 other women did their workout today, and one of them was holding a baby squatting, and you're just like, man, like I could do that too. If she could do that, I could do that. All it takes is 30 minutes a day. Some of our programs are 22 minutes a day. So you see that, and we just empower one another. If you're having a rough day, you can put it out there and we'll cheer you on. And it's just, they really are the secret, the magic, whatever you want to call it, bread and butter like I do, but they really are amazing, and what has helped keep me consistent with my journey 3.5 years into this. Like, if it weren't for challenge groups and the community that is built around them, I know I wouldn't be working out or being as consistent as I am. So they are just freaking awesome. So Lauren's going to talk to you guys next about real results.
Yeah. And that's one of the things I love about coaching. or just joining one of these challenge groups is the accountability. But if you're a coach and you're hosting these groups, like it's awesome accountability for your journey because it's our job. It's literally our job to lead by example and to show other people that if we can do it, they can do it too. You know, we're real people and we've gotten real results. So these are all coaches and challengers who have been in our groups or joined the team and have gotten awesome transformations themselves. Like I said, like there's no quick fixes here. These are all women who woke up every day, pressed play, sweated out, drank their superfoods, fueled their body with healthy foods. We've got amazing meal plans like for every, dietary lifestyle. If you're vegan, vegetarian, paleo, whatever it is that you do, our meal plans are totally customizable to your goals. And when you plug into our tools and the support system, you're going to get results. When you follow the formula of fitness, nutrition, support, and joining this amazing community, you're going to get results on your own journey. And we're going to be here to help you every step of the way. One of the awesome things that you can do as well, that Brittany mentioned, is you can submit your results into the Beachbody Challenge. So the Beachbody Challenge gives out $500 every single day to someone who submits their transformation photos and stories. This is one of my badass coaches, Alexa, and not only do they give out $500 every day, but they give out $1,000 monthly prizes, $5,000 quarterly prizes, like $25,000 semi-annual prize, and then $100,000 yearly prize. So there is some cash money to be won if you're willing to do the work and share your journey. So Alexa submitted her story into the Beachbody Challenge, and she won the $1,000 monthly prize. And she started in one of my challenge groups, I don't know, back in 2013, and started in one of my challenge groups. She lost 11 pounds in her first month of being a challenger, and then decided to sign up as a coach and started building her business, and has gotten amazing results and been able to leave her corporate job to do coaching full time. So super like badass stuff, like life-changing things that are happening here. It's about way more than the money, but the money is definitely, I don't know, the cherry on top for just doing what you are already going to do. And something I should mention is if you submit your results into the Beachbody Challenge, regardless if you win or not, every time you complete a program, Beachbody will send you a free shirt or some free swag of some sort. So you're a winner no matter what. And more than anything, you're just going to feel better in your own skin. And to me, that's like absolutely priceless. So, Britt, do you want to share a little bit about how we actually build our businesses?
Absolutely. So this, you guys, using social media to build a business has what's allowed me to stay at home with my kids. It's literally let me build a life of freedom. When I started, just a backstory really quick, my kids were 1 and 2, just turning 2 and 3 years old. So now they are in school. I have one in kinder, one in first grade. And the fact that I have been, built this amazing team based on ladies that have followed me or that I've found on social media, it's just been so crazy cool. So let's see, sharing versus selling, guys. Your job is to share your journey. I like to say we're shares people. We're not salespeople. Yes, we obviously use the products that, we endorse, but at the same time, like I'm just sharing my journey using these products because I believe in them, so I don't want anybody out there that feels depressed, lost, and stuck to feel that there's only 1 or 2 options to, better themselves. So they would like follow somebody like me, and we have, training and things like that to help you with that. But documenting your journey is your job as a coach, So when I first started, I think I was posting maybe like once a day, and I was advised, hey, you should try to bump that up to like 3 times a day, share your workout, share, maybe what you're eating, and share a picture of your kids. What are you doing with your kids today? And even if that meant I was outside in the backyard playing with my kids, I shared that. And I talked about how I was able to, better myself at the same time I watch my kids play. I'm able to hop on a team call or listen to a training video while I watch my kids play. I could take a break, go run around the yard with them, play with them, and then come back and finish the call. That's the beauty of that. Social media has allowed me and everybody else that's been a coach, and Lauren can attest to this, to literally change your life and to just reach so many people. It's not about the likes. It's not about any of that. your social media works for you while you're sleeping. That's the amazing thing. I know that's how some of the ladies, some of the new coaches on my team from the UK have found me. Like when it's morning my time, it's like night their time. So even though I'm not, that video was, or that picture was posted, 10 hours ago, people can still find you based on, hashtags and locations and things like that. You just have to be willing to share a little bit of your story every single day. And I promise it's not time consuming. You don't have to make it, actually, I don't want you to tweak things and make it look perfect. But that's really what it is. We're shares people, we are sharing. So that's why it's so important for us to be on our own journey also. And you can do this from your phone, guys. I mean, I have a laptop and a desktop now. But when I first started, it was my phone and it was a laptop at my kitchen table. So, and as you can see there, Beachbody is what we do, not who we are. So we are products of the product. We love it. And we just want to help people. So we just share our journeys.
Totally. And once again, I have to just share a little bit more of Brittany's story because I feel like it's just proof that anyone can do it. So actually, I'll just ask you, Brittany. So Brittany, how did you feel about social media before coaching? Like,
that's right.
Were you on Facebook? Were you on Facebook or like your Instagram private? And didn't you decide to start a brand new Instagram when you started coaching?
So what I did,
recommend that, but
I know. See, and that's what I tell my new coaches that sign up. I'm like, don't do a separate. Just start to integrate your journey on whatever program you're starting into what you would normally post. You know what I mean? So you guys obviously know my husband's a cop, so I'm very choosy with, I don't post him in uniform. I'm not going to go around talking about, here's my husband, he works at blah, 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 especially nowadays. So there are some things I do kind of censor. But I had no Facebook when I signed up as a coach. I had a private Instagram with about 50, I'd like to say 50 friends and followers. So when I started, I didn't really listen. I was like, no, I'm too afraid to post pictures of my kids. Everybody's going to see everything that was already on my Instagram. And they're going to like, oh my God, I was like super paranoid. So I started a new Instagram account and I went back and forth between two Instagram accounts for like 4 months. And by the time, like, I just couldn't take it anymore. So I was like, forget this. I have to say goodbye to the old one and just continue with the new one. And I couldn't do it, guys. So don't waste your time. Learn from my mistakes. But it was scary opening up a Facebook because, I mean, before Facebook, it was all about MySpace and, that drama and all that stuff. So I was super anti-Facebook. But when my coach told me this is where our team communicates, this is where our challenge groups are held, this is where we communicate, it was kind of like, well, I had to, you know what I mean? I wanted to be a part of that. I already fell in love with her. I wanted to fall in love with the team and everything like that. So I made one up and, everything's private, our team pages, things like that. It's not like it's like public information. If you run challenge groups on Facebook, those are private also, talk to your coach, but I'm like 99.99999% sure they're private too. So it was a big leap for me, but I mean, I'm so glad I did it because it's connected me to so many more people.
Yeah. And so basically my point is if Brittany can build a successful top 10 business with like no social media background prior to this, like didn't have a Facebook, started a brand new Instagram with 0 followers, and now she has over 90,000 followers. If Brittany can take all the tools and resources that our team will provide you, she's taken them, she's used them, she's been consistent as heck. She puts in the work and the time every single day. It's not always a ton of time, but she shows up every single day, and she's built a super successful business from her phone and from her laptop, simply sharing her journey. So if you're willing to put yourself out there, if you're willing to share your journey versus sell, if you're already sharing your journey on social media, this could be a great way for you to continue sharing your passion while also earning an income. So I want to give you some examples of social media posts so you can see like what type of stuff really works well and kind of more of the type of stuff that you would want to be sharing. Of course, your story inserted here, but this is Emma, and Emma is a single mom of 2, and she has gone through a pregnancy, she's gone through a miscarriage, a pregnancy, and a divorce, all while being a coach, and has just shared her story and been so vulnerable. This is actually Brittany's coach. And she inspires all of us. Like, she uses every hardship that she goes through or every struggle as her why. She uses it to push her to do more, to be more, to just be her very best for her kids and for her family. And she is just so incredibly inspiring. She shares her real life. It's not always pretty, it's not always perfect, but it's so relatable to so many people. And that's what you need to do, is just share your real life. It doesn't need to be picture perfect or Instagram perfect. We're all just real people living our lives and putting ourselves out there. So, the other thing that you're going to want to be doing is sharing, if you decide you want to make this a business, is sharing your journey as a coach. Like, one of the things that this business has given me is freedom. Like Brittany and I have talked about, like, we're able to build our business from our phones, from our laptops, which basically means we can work from anywhere there's Wi-Fi. Like, yeah, most days we are at home working from, I'm on my couch, Brittany's in her office. Like, we are, most of the days the hustle is not too glamorous, right? It's really quite, unglamorous, if I'm being honest, but it allows us to have this freedom and both time and financially to go travel more, see the world, and be able to take our business and our life with us and not have to ask for time off and not have to put in vacation requests or miss out on pay. Because we take vacation, we get paid every single week regardless of where we're working from. So just really awesome. That's something I like to share on my social media, is the freedom that this business has given me, so that people know that it's possible for them too. And then Brittany is so good about sharing her journey. Do you want to talk about this, Britt?
Yeah, guys. I mean, most of the time I'm a hot mess. Like, for this call, I literally zipped on home from spending 4 hours at my daughter's school for a Halloween parade to now doing this, though my hair might be like, it's kind of like combing it like this. But I just document my story every day. I treat my Instagram, my Facebook, my social media basically like a blog or like a journal. And that's exactly what I remember telling myself over and over in the beginning. I'm just treating this like a journal entry, like a day in the life of me. And I'm not sharing every single step of my day, but it's like, I'm going to share my workouts, because that for me holds me accountable. If I didn't share it, it didn't happen. Okay. And I want people to know that I'm consistent with my workouts. They might not look pretty every single day. You can see my hair in one of those photos right there is just like crazy. That's me and my husband when we completed Shift Shop a couple months ago. We got crazy, amazing results. And as you can see, I shared a screenshot right there of how the challenge tracker worked and how we logged every single day. And then we're hiking one day, and then me and my daughter a selfie after I worked out. So, I mean, like Lauren said, it's not always glamorous. Like, if you look good at the end of a workout, like, I don't think you got your butt kicked enough. But my whole point is that we're sharing and documenting our journeys. That's exactly what, you should be doing as a coach. There's no right or wrong. You're just sharing what you're doing. And if you're doing, a program and you're drinking Shakeology and you're eating healthy, you're going to get results. You're going to feel better. It's going to happen over time. It's going to compound. So yeah.
Yeah.
We don't sell product. I'm not going to be like, "Ooh, buy this in your face every day. It's only $29.99. Like, no, like, I'm just sharing what I'm doing, every single day.
Being proof that these products work and change your lives, or can change your life by using them firsthand. Because when you really live this stuff, it's so easy to talk about, like, because you feel the impact, you feel the changes, both physically, emotionally. When you work out, you just feel better. You're a happier person. You can be a better mom, spouse, partner, just human in general. I seriously think working out is like the best what's like antidepressant medication, whatever. It like has changed my life in so many ways. So let's talk about how do you get started. So there's a couple different options on how to get started. You basically pick your path with this. Maybe you want to get started as a challenger in one of our challenge groups and just really focus on your health and fitness journey. Now you hopefully understand how we can support you as your coach. We will be here to help you start your journey, to pick a program, to keep you accountable to showing up every day, and to give you access to an amazing support community that's going to be on this journey with you, so you never feel alone. But maybe you're like, oh, I have a passion for health and fitness. I want to turn that passion into something more. Then I would highly recommend you join our team as a coach. Either way, it is the exact same price to get started. This includes our all access challenge pack, which is typically $199 or 199 pounds. It's on sale this month for 160 pounds. I don't know why I have dollar signs up there. But regardless, it's the same pounds or dollars depending on where you live. And when you get this challenge pack, it includes access to every single workout program Beachbody has ever put out there via Beachbody On Demand. And Beachbody On Demand is basically like Netflix for workouts. So you're going to get every single workout that's been created along with all of the workouts that they add to the library. For example, tomorrow we are launching a brand new program called Double Time. It's our first ever partner workout program. That's going to be added to the Beachbody On Demand library. They're constantly adding brand new yoga classes, Beachbody On Demand exclusives, little week-long challenges like Sean Week or Clean Week. So you are going to get an all-access pass to basically your Netflix for workouts. You can access these workouts online via your computer, on your TV with like an Amazon Fire remote or Roku. You can also download an app and do the workouts from your phone or an iPad. There's literally so many different ways to access it. You can stream these workouts anywhere that you have Wi-Fi, or you can download them onto your phone or your iPad so you could take them to the gym with you. If that's your jam, you like going to the gym, but you need something to follow, you need a plan, you need more of a routine, a calendar, so that you're not just like going to the gym, going on the elliptical, okay, maybe lifting some free weights. I think I got a good workout in. No, we'll give you a plan so that you can make sure you actually get a good workout in a short amount of time. Most of our workouts are like 30-ish minutes, which I love. It makes it super easy for me to press play first thing in the morning, get my workout done. And I feel so accomplished before 7 a.m. is when I typically finish my workout. And then you'll also get a month's supply of Shakeology, which is our superfood formula that Brittany mentioned. It is amazing. It has helped me regulate my hormones, balance my hormones, which is huge for me with PCOS. So you can get either a bag of Shakeology or you can get started with the Performance Stack, which includes a pre-workout Energize and a post-workout Recover. Recover is more of a protein shake versus Shakeology. And then it also includes our Portion Fix meal plan. So regardless of what path you want to take, if you want to get started as a challenger or coach, this 160 challenge pack is the best way to get started. In addition, if you sign up as a coach, you'll get a 25% discount on all purchases made through Beachbody, so on all supplements, workout gear, etc. And when you get started with this challenge pack as a coach, it'll waive the $40 application fee, which is typically the cost of getting started as a coach. It's just $40. But this is the best way to get started on your journey because it's going to give you all the tools you need, give you access to our challenge groups, to our community, and support for your journey. So if you have any questions about the all access bundle, please let me know, but you can contact your coach or whoever sent you here and they can help you get started with us.
Yeah. So now I'm going to talk about what you get when you join our team. As you can see, there's a screenshot of us having a virtual team call training. There's another group shot of a live workout we did there. You guys really are coming into a big, giant family. So when you come into our team, we have a new coach training, which is really awesome, guys. Seriously awesome. It's been revised. It's new. It's self-paced, or you can do it with a group, whatever you prefer. You're getting a mentorship with your actual coach that you sign up with too. So you're basically getting 24/7 access to myself, Lauren, or whoever else, sent you this link, or if you're watching right now, whoever that is, you get mentorship from them. Okay. You get to be a part of this amazing community. Like you see in the pictures, all of us are primarily women in there. I don't know if there's any guys in there, but hey, we love guys too. So you can see how happy we are, how, we're all different shapes and sizes, and we're just embracing it. We're working to better ourselves. You're going to get social media training, which is huge. I know, especially for me, not having any social media coming into this, I was like, can I really do this? Well, I have. Access to weekly team calls. I host my weekly team calls. Lauren does too. We merge them. We're doing this webinar right now for you. We love to collaborate and work together. We work Smarter, not harder, I like to say. Team building events. So that's like the picture you see all of us down there with our hands up. There's annual events that you can go to. There's also, I'm actually leaving for a leadership event tomorrow, which is really great. So I'm headed to Vegas. That's an annual thing too. There's several of them throughout the year. And then there's Super Saturdays too, which are amazing. And then team building events, leadership training, and then recognition and accountability. And those things are huge. I don't want you to think that because it's last there, they're not important or anything. We love recognition on our team. Team Beachbody in a whole loves to recognize its coaches, reward its coaches. Obviously our customers are rewarded too. You got, like Lauren said, if you complete a program, like you get that shirt from the program, or I think with like the program size, you get like the dance socks, and with 22-minute hardcore, you get the coin. So there's always recognition and accountability, even as coaches on our own journey. Like we said, you participate in challenge groups too. So there's accountability all the time. And you could always come to a coach sister. I like to call us coach sisters. We're a big giant coach family. You're getting so many tools and resources, not just from like our own teams, but our corporate team has its own trainings that we basically kind of like add some pizzazz to, but they're so useful, guys. And our Coach Online office is jam-packed with tools, ways to track progress, to look at your virtual office, things like that. Those are all included in this, which is amazing. So we just literally have to tap into it. It's nothing we have to recreate. There's no reason why you need to like redo everything yourself, especially starting out. I actually tell people not to, like, don't do that, just work on relationships, work on your own journey, work on helping other people, and everything else will fall into place. So yeah, you get so much value in our team, in Team Beachbody, when you sign up, whether it's as a customer or a coach at this time. We are just so ready to help.
Yeah, seriously, you guys, like all of this stuff you'll get access to for free when you join the team. So many different tools to help you build your business. And we're constantly like, if we don't have a resource for it, we'll create one for you. So we will give you basically everything you need to launch a successful business and be here to support you every step of the way. We'll give you what has helped both Brittany and I become super successful with this. So let's talk about something that's a little bit taboo, at least in American society, and that's money. But I don't mind talking about money because, in my opinion, money is neither good or bad. It's simply a neutral resource. It's a neutral resource that can give you more options in life. And what we do with that money is what makes it either good or bad. And I hear a lot of people say that they want to help others, that they want to create a lasting impact, that they want to be able to give more. And money is a resource that will help you do more of that, to put more good into this world and to make an impact. Of course, you can make impacts without money, but if you want to make a big impact, money is definitely a way or a tool that can help you do that. And what I love about this business is our job as coaches is to simply help others, is to help other people reach their goals, both with their fitness and with their business. So your income as a coach is a direct reflection of the people that you are helping reach their goals. And to me, that is so rewarding, because I know that as my paycheck grows, it means that I'm having a bigger impact on those around me and helping other people be successful on their personal journeys and with their business. This is definitely not a get rich quick. It takes hard work, just like any other business, but there is a lot of support, training, and resources that can help you get your business off the ground. You also don't have to come up with your own workout programs or meal plans. You've got all these tools and programs that have been proven to work at your disposal that you can use to help your clients get results and also help yourself. So I just want to reiterate, this is not a get rich quick. If that's what you're looking for, maybe go look at something else, because this definitely takes hard work. That being said, you can definitely earn a substantial income. You can start earning or start working part-time to build a full-time income. And one of our goals in our new coach training is to help you earn back that $160 within your first 30 days. So that's what the training is designed to do, is to help you launch your business and start successfully so that you're in the green after your first month or maybe two. But that's huge, because in most businesses, you'd be in the red for a long time before you actually start earning money, both because usually starting a business is a big financial investment and takes a lot of money and resources to get it off the ground. Now, I know $160, at least for me at the time, that was a lot of money. But when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, it's really just a small fraction of what most businesses take to launch. And that $160 was actually my challenge pack was $180. So my $180 investment has by far been the best investment I've made, and it's turned into a six-figure income. So how do we earn income as coaches? A couple different ways. There's a bunch of income earning opportunities within our compensation plan, but the main ones are commission from products and programs. You earn at least a 25% commission on everything in the Team Beachbody shop that you help someone get started with. Also, there is slightly higher commissions on certain things. So challenge packs have like a 30% commission, and Beachbody On Demand has a 40% commission. So it's at least 25%, but it goes up to even 40%. You could also build a residual income from helping your team. This is something if you are in the health and fitness world already, if you're training clients one-on-one, or you're working one-on-one with clients, and you're working in the gym setting, trading time for money, this can be a great way for you to build your residual income so that you're not tied down to a gym or any sort of location. Regardless of whether you're a fitness professional, residual income is what is going to give you both time and financial freedom. It's what allows us to take some time off of work or to travel and still earn a paycheck. Now, that being said, we're always working, but we have the freedom of choosing when we work, where we work from, and how many hours we put in. And to me, that's what time freedom is all about, is having the freedom of choice to be able to kind of design my life, design my days, and earn a really substantial income doing so. And really, you guys, you can go wherever you want with this. Both Brittany and I are six-figure earners in the business, but we've really just gotten started. There is seven-figure earners that are coaches yearly. And this could be, a part-time income, a couple extra $100 a week, or you could build it to a couple $1,000+ a week. Whatever your goals are, it's definitely possible. It's just going to take, some work to get there. And since we're talking about income, I should also briefly mention Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income from the Team Beachbody coaching opportunity. Each coach's income depends on his or her own efforts, diligence, and skills. And that's our income disclaimer, just so that you guys really do understand this is a business, and whatever you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. Nothing is going to be handed to you. And if you guys have any questions at all about how we earn money or any of the other slides that we've gone over tonight, please just type in the chat box. Like I said, Brittany and I are happy to share anything and everything. This business has drastically changed both of our lives, and we want nothing more than to pay it forward and to see more people take advantage of this opportunity and run with it and see their lives transform as well. So, But you want to take us home with who could be a coach?
Yeah, you know what, you made me think of like what my big goal was when I started as a coach. Like, it's obviously to help people and stay accountable on my own journey. But I remember what I learned about the actual residual income side of things. It scared me at first. I'm not going to lie. I was like, how does this work? And still to this day, there's times where I'm like, hold on, let me check back office, because I don't know how everything works. That's okay. Or I'll go to Laura and be like, hey, but you guys, I used to live in a home that was 970 square feet with three dogs, 2 kids, and me and my husband. And it was so tight and so tiny. And I remember my biggest why back then was to move out of that house. And it wasn't so much the size at first. It was also the fact that my son had a room in the front of the house, and our neighbors dealt drugs, and there were murders and shootings. And we barred up the windows in his room so he could never really, look out of his window or do things like that. So I lived in a very unsafe neighborhood. And I remember my goal, because it's good to have goals, guys. It's not just, so my goal was to be able to bring in $400 a month. And when that happened, I remember looking at, the last couple of weeks, and then finally showing my husband, because he was kind of like, meh about it all at first. He's like, okay, it's making you happy. Go ahead, do it. But when I actually showed him, okay, week after week after week, it's becoming a weekly thing. I'm getting a weekly paycheck, and I made my first $400. His wheels started spinning, and he was like, I think he started believing more in me. And so we gave it another month or two to let things kind of like build and build and build. And at the same time, I'm building a team and things like that. We put our house up on the market, and we're able to, move within like 3 months to where I'm at now. So literally, when I say Beachbody has changed my life, I know it's changed Lauren's, but it's exactly how it's changed my life. Like, my kids now go to schools that are much safer. I mean, I'm not going to say every town is like, perfect, but at the same time, I was able to uproot them out of that, get them into a better school district. And now, just looking back 3.5 years ago, it's like, it's because I said yes to this opportunity. So that's amazing. So I'm going to take you guys into who can be a coach. I have no special credentials. I have no college degree. Well, I take that back. I think I have like my AA, which is my general ed. So that's about it. I have no nutrition, no fancy degrees. I'm not a personal trainer, nothing like that. Anybody with a passion for health and fitness, which I have, can be a coach. Okay. It doesn't matter what shape, size you are. It doesn't matter if you're just starting out on your journey. I actually think that's better because if you're doing the things that coaches should do, and that's documenting your journey, your followers and people that see your social media profiles every single day are going to see the transformation over time. And you're going to have influence on them because they're literally watching it happen every single day. So you're already sharing your journey. If you're already doing those things, you probably would look to spend 1 to 2 hours a day on social media. So like I said, it doesn't matter what shape, size, where you're from, what you've been through. Actually, when I hear coaches' stories and when I hear the things that they've been through, I like to empower them to share that, because some things people don't talk about enough, for example, like miscarrying or, having a medical condition, it's like, you don't want to share those things sometimes, but when you know that you can share it and inspire others at the same time, that's what's really the beauty about this. Okay. And somebody that wants to be a part of a community and something bigger. So these are all little bullet points about who can be a coach. So someone that wants to help others and earn some extra income. That's exactly why I signed up in the first place, guys. I wanted additional accountability and support. I fell in love with my coach. I fell in love with the team when she introduced me on Facebook after I said, yes, I'll create a Facebook. And then I started to help others and see income build slowly but surely over time. Like Lauren said, this is not a get rich quick, but at the same time, the sky is the limit with this, guys. It truly is. It's changed my life. And now my why, like you said, is to retire my husband. I know it'll happen someday, hopefully sooner rather than later, but I won't ever stop pushing because my family's worth it. I'm worth it. And every day I wake up happy. That's priceless, guys. Like, it's just, I get to do what I want. And like today, I go off, spend 4 hours at my daughter's school, and now I'm coming home and doing this and getting some coach work done before I travel off tomorrow. I get to create that, I have that time freedom. So if you're thinking, can I be a coach? Do I have to have all my ducks in a row? No, you don't. Like we said, there's so many tools and resources. You get private mentorship, help with that. And you're going to find your own groove too. I'm going to suggest ways that will help you. It's up to you to find your own groove, to put this into how it works into your day. Maybe you're more productive at night. Maybe you're super productive in the morning. Maybe you work in little cracks because you have kids like I do. You get to do this. You get to decide how much you want to do it. But literally anybody can be a coach. So that's all I have on that, Lauren. I know.
Yes. Oh my goodness. It's so true. It's like so many of you guys, I feel like, are already sharing your journey on social media, or like, let's be honest, if you're spending an hour a day scrolling and stalking people on social media, we all do it. I definitely used to do it way more before I was a coach. But I've taken that unproductive time that I spent on social media watching other people live their dream life, and instead taken an hour a day, maybe 2 hours a day on social media, and turned it into something productive that's putting positivity and light out into the world and inspiring others to do something more with their life. And if you be honest with yourself, if you're spending an hour a day on social media and you want to turn that into something more, something that can be super rewarding, both emotionally and financially, then coaching could be a great next step in your journey. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this webinar, either live or watching the recording. Reach out to whoever invited you here, talk to your coach, and they can help you get started on your journey. And you guys, like, like Brittany said, the sky is the limit with this, and you can take this wherever you want to go. So I encourage you to dream big and to know that anything is possible, and that we will support you every step in the way in chasing those big, scary goals. And I can't wait to have you in our upcoming challenge groups or see you in the team page. This journey and this opportunity, like I wouldn't even know Brittany, or we wouldn't even be best friends if it wasn't for coaching. And we just like got back from an amazing trip to London together. And we're planning many more trips out into the United Kingdom. So whether you're in the US or the UK, we hope to connect with you both online and in person someday soon. So thank you all so much for being on. If you have any questions, type in the chat box, and we're happy to stay on for a few more minutes and answer. Brittany, do you have anything you want to add?
No, you know what? Something did pop in my head, you guys. I hear a lot from people that I talk to that, I'm an introvert. I don't think I can do what you can do, like it's scary. I can't put myself out there, guys. I'm still an introvert, but it's crazy, like that. I still kind of hesitate when I do some things, but coaching has brought me out of that shell. I'm not super like, oh my God, I want to go jump off a bridge and go like bungee jumping. But at the same time, when I heard that we could go to London and we could, help with this expansion and kick off this launch, I remember messaging Lauren and being like, so do you want to go to London? Like if that were me 3.5 years ago, there's no way in hell I would do that. Like I was so like, I didn't want to go to the grocery store by myself, guys. So I'm still very much introverted. But at the same time, it's made me more outgoing. Like I want to travel. I want, I have these little dreams and these hopes and these things I want to do with my kids and like things I never thought I would want to do before, because of coaching, because I said yes, and because I'm working on myself. I'm, reading self-help books, personal development, I'm exercising daily, I'm making myself feel better. I'm watching What I'm Eating, I'm drinking Shakeology. Like it all is like a puzzle that works together. So if you're like, I'm an introvert too, you can do this. We unite. Yes. Actually, a ton of us, a lot of Team Beachbody coaches, a lot of the most successful coaches will tell you they are introverts too. So don't think you're alone in that at all. That's actually pretty normal, pretty common. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to put that
so true. Yeah. Like this has helped me come outside or like break outside my comfort zone and grow in so many ways. Same thing. I've struggled with social anxiety for years, and I'm not going to say that I don't still struggle with it, but it's helped me overcome it so many times. And like, honestly, I never